Butchering my quail hens, I saw the different phases of development of an egg inside of the womb. Very interesting, I have to say, and I will share it with you in a bit. Then I thought that it was interesting to do an experiment to see if the eggs were still fertile after 8 days without a rooster. And to do that, I put the quail egg into half a chicken egg to see the development, and I didn't think anything about it. I thought it was not going to happen. But then the miracle happened. Here you see the development of an egg inside the quail. Starting on the close-up with the ovary, we see quite some little yolks, and then the yolks start to grow into bigger ones. These yolks are already fertile yolks, so the ooster did his thing already, and I've proven this with my next experiment to check if these eggs were fertile. Here you see a greenish egg without any color, and then in the last stage, just nearly at the end, the dots and color appear. Will help. We're gonna try to use donor eggs. Never tried before, and never saw it on YouTube. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna make a little holder, I said, but I'm gonna use the scissors. And I hope that the egg will stand in this. It's a little carton. And it works. So it stands in this. I actually managed to make 4 of them. They're just from a toilet paper roll. And I bought the eggs in the shop to make donor eggs, because I think that I can put the quail egg in it. And really... So, attempt 2. This time, not a saw, but a sharp knife. And when you put any pressure on them, they already break. I was hoping that it shouldn't happen. Actually, I have something now with an air chamber in it. So we're actually managing this time, and Liam is really doing a good job. So filling up the other shell. Yes, very nice. So this is our eggshell donation part 1, and I really figured out how to make it. It looks like a butchering scene, doesn't it? I'm putting them in the incubator now, and then I show you every day what's happening, and let's hope that there is a baby growing in it. A little check. So the eggs are in. Fingers crossed. Let's see what's gonna happen. If this is what I think it is, then it is alive.
Cute.
seeing. Here we see nothing. And here actually we don't see anything again. And when we go this way, here we see something developing and I have no clue what it is. And on the last one there's the same kind of thing. So, is this life? So I'm concentrating on this 2 eggs. This one. And that one. Because you still see the circle. And over this you see it the best. It is growing. It is about half the yolk now. Now let's see in the evening. Big news. Blood vessels developing. In one egg and in the second egg. There's absolutely life. No questions about it. The other two are empty. I think it is still developing. What seems to keep amazing me. It is developing. Wow, how beautiful is this, huh? These two are finished. They didn't develop anything. So this developed one day, I think, and this one not at all. So it's very clear what is happening in the 2 eggs. You can see it. I will close up. I think I focus on the other one. So strange. You can see the head, and then there's all these veins coming from the head, moving in all directions. It is a beautiful sight, isn't it? Here the same. I'm a bit worried about the little dots that I see on the plastic on the inside. And it looks like it is leaving the yolk more or less. What is also not a good sign. But anyway, we came about 5 days. So development goes on. Today you can see the black dot in the middle, especially in the left egg, and it looks like an eye. I think it's the eye nerves that are developing first now. From this moment on I used the standard to make the film, and I put down the background noise. On the left you can see 2 things. One is a little heart beating just below the head. The head is bending a little bit to the left. And you can see a white dot appearing and disappearing, and that is a limb that is moving and reflecting the light from above. On the one side I love this experiment in this picture. On the other side I think, whoa, it's alive. A clear head on the left egg. The other right egg is moving, but it is laying in a different way, so I cannot see it really clearly, but the left has a head and you can see the eye popping in the middle. It's quite quiet, it's not moving a lot, but it's alive. Oh, here it moves. You can see it in the fluid that's surrounding the embryo. So with the interval of about 12 hours, you see amazing development changes. The right egg is actually turned, the eye is obvious and it moves his head, especially on the beginning of this little piece of film. Yeah, nice. I'm a little bit worried about the bulb on just behind the head of the right egg. The left egg turned in this way so I cannot see it anymore, but it is still moving. Beginning of day 7 and obvious what has happened. The left egg died. I did an autopsy. Clearly died of a bleeding on the edge of the yolk, where the embryo is connecting to the shell. You can also see the dark mass on the right side of the egg. The right egg is living, moving on, as you see on this moment. And the experiment goes on. Though still, you have to admit, I feel a little bit guilty. I didn't expect it to go this far, did I? Unbelievable. So removing the one egg, one down, one still going strong. Again, the growth is so fast in these embryos. I cannot believe it. It lays its tummy down, so you cannot see anything but movement. And I think the head is on the top side of the egg. If you know better, just leave a comment please, because this is all new for me. We're still alive and kicking, especially kicking it appears. The plastic became a little bit foggy, and on the last time that I opened the other egg for autopsy I thought it was just water that's condensated on top. So nothing to worry about. Growing, moving, looking healthy and going on. It's the evening of day 8 and I'm not so happy about what I'm seeing. It's moving, but the embryo looks pale and it looks like there is a bleeding going on. There's not a lot I can do, but worry, hope it will be okay. I'm feeling a kind of remorse. So the beginning of day 9 starts with sad news. The embryo is dead. I was right yesterday evening. The veins are gone, it looks pale, it doesn't move, and it looks nasty because it is, I think, dead for a couple of hours already. So the experiment ends here. So 9 days of chick development without any shell. I think it's an accomplishment, but am I gonna do it again? I don't know. I don't think so. Creating life in my kitchen is quite something, and not something I will do on purpose again.